All right, YouTube, you know what it is. Back in here for another one, and I'll tell you, man, this whole H2M situation is crazy. It's hilarious. It's crazy. We're seeing some wild shit out here, and just kind of looking back, kind of from afar, the last couple of days, it's been hilarious, man. The dumb takes that I'm seeing some people who before, like, I thought of them as a shill, right? They definitely had some shill going on over there on their channel, and you know, they spoke on this situation, and I respect everything they had to say in their videos because they know what's up. And then you got brain dead beta male nerds out here talking their shit as usual, hating on other channels, and they have no idea. It's so funny how you could look at this whole situation. You can actually watch videos like videos that I put up or other people's videos, so you know the entire situation and how scummy Activision went about it. And in true less than room temperature IQ beta male form, they think the community is angry because we're surprised. I just can't. Like, you just told everybody how dumb you are, bro. You think that, like, some people might be. I mean, shit, I got a video, what, like 2 days before this all went down, breaking down my concerns with the H2M mod. What'd you think I talked about in that video? Like, these people, you can't make it up. You can't. There's really dumb people out here that pretend to be smart. Hey, you're so dumb, man. How could you be surprised? Like, yes, bruh. Yes, that's exactly it. We're all mad as fuck because we're surprised this happened when Activision has already done it before. Even though they allow mods in their game for Black Ops 3 zombies and World at War zombies, yes, we're angry because we're surprised they did it. These fucking nerds, dude. But I want to show you guys this tweet. If you see my community post the other day from Bob Network UK, he was essentially confirming that the H2M mod got the cease and desist because they were afraid of the success of the mod would impact Black Ops 6 sales. And this dude named It's Perka, I have no idea who it is. I think he's a YouTuber, I don't know. And he quote tweets this and says, "I'm sorry, but if anybody believes this, you are so gullible." And the head guy from H2M, Watchful Wolf, hits him back and says, "I can confirm it's true. Whether it just is an excuse or otherwise, I could even show you the C&D if you'd like. It has my name watermarked all over it though." And this is what I'm talking about, man. Anybody with half a brain, you already know it wasn't an actual threat to Black Ops 6. Like, what are we talking here? Even a lot of the people who were playing the Modern Warfare 2 Remastered mod early, most of those people, like the big channels like Merc Music or whoever, most of them were still going to be playing Black Ops 6. The zombies community, they love old school COD. They don't like this new direction of COD so much. They would have played that, but they love them some zombies, so of course they're going to play Black Ops 6 for the zombies. Or people who just like playing campaign but like old school multiplayer, COD multiplayer, they were probably still going to check out Black Ops 6 for the campaign. There's a lot of people that just play COD for the campaign. I don't, like, for me, I play the campaign usually once, unless I do a playthrough of it now that I have YouTube channels. Like, I normally just play the campaign once. If it's really good, I might go back and play it again on, like, the hardest difficulty or whatever, and then that's it. But there's some people who only play the campaign. All these people were still going to play Black Ops 6. Like I've already mentioned in a couple of different videos, the mod is not available on console. Just that alone. There's other reasons, but just that alone, it was never a threat to Black Ops 6. And they also got Black Ops 6 on Game Pass, dude. It was never a threat. Like, what are we talking about at most? We might be talking about maybe a couple $1,000 or something that Activision would have missed out on from people who only play the Modern Warfare 2 Remastered mod and don't mess with Black Ops 6. That might be a little bit different now with the scummy shit Activision is doing. A lot of people are talking about canceling their pre-order, or they're not going to be pre-ordering it, or they're just done with Call of Duty. And, you know, yeah, some of these people might be telling the truth. Most of these people, I don't even listen to it, man, because at the end of the day, like, I'm seeing this term floating around everywhere, rage baiting. It's just bullshit. It's just nonsense to me. I mean, you can't even accuse somebody like myself of rage baiting, because in the title, you would have to bait people in with the rage, right? If you title a video, I can't even remember what I titled my video, but I titled it, "Get Your Refund Modern Warfare 2 Remastered shut down. I mean, that is literally the opposite of rage baiting, though. Like, you know, but these other people, yeah, they're kind of going in with it a little bit, I guess. But a lot of these people, they're just saying it, man. They're going to be the first people on Black Ops 6. They're going to be first people buying bundles. It's like I broke down in my video when I talked about this all. You know, if Treyarch actually does something good, I ain't going to come out here and shit all over their work because of my hatred for Activision. Like, I genuinely hate this company, but I love Call of Duty. Like, my biggest problems with Modern Warfare Deuce and Half, most of them are Activision, not the developers. The servers we have in Call of Duty, it's Activision. The cheating problem we have in Call of Duty, it's Activision. Yeah, it's a lot of these beta male nerds that are complete trash at these games. They can't hang, so they cheat because they can't compete. But Activision has the money, the resources to stop them, or at least slow them down, and they choose not to. They take almost 10 years to deal with engine owning, ruining their games, but look at how quickly they act with a goddamn mod that's just trying to revive one of their old classics because they're scared their old classic is better than their new shit. They must not have much confidence in Black Ops 6, which is hilarious because if you've seen any of my videos before, you already know how I feel about Treyarch. Treyarch is easily, until we play this game, Treyarch is easily Call of Duty's best developer still. Modern Warfare Deuce, now in this new shitty era, we are in the worst era of Call of Duty right now, but in this era, since we got Modern Slob Warfare 2019, in this new era where every game kind of looks and feels the same, just like Modern Slob Warfare 2019, you know, Cold War was the best. Cold War is still overall the best game, in my opinion. The only thing that rivals its multiplayer is Modern Warfare Deuce and Half, and I would give a slight edge to Modern Warfare Deuce and Half multiplayer, but it's being fucked over by Activision's bullshit. And instead of uniting as a community against corporate greed and scumbags, we got nerds out here, pro bono nerds out here on damage control. Even with the H2M Revived mod. So they leaked the files, right? I'm not going to get into this whole thing, but it's an absolute mess right now. They had the files up. They nuked the Discord that had the links and all that. Other people got some links. There's a ton of people like on a witch hunt, man. It's like they're actually being paid. Like they're out here on a schedule claiming that these files, they got malware, they got viruses, they got this, they got that. These files are unsafe according to these people. And you got people with actual brains that scan the files and everything else. And they're trying to tell people, no, the files, these particular files are good. I'm sure there's probably files out here that are not safe, right? Of course, you want to stay away from them. I would say if you're worried about it at all, like if you're not good around computers and shit, I'd probably just not even mess with H2M. Just don't even bother playing it. There's a lot of people playing it right now, which is why I'm not as pissed initially as I was. You won't see any of that gameplay on this channel because, I mean, that's an easy copyright for Activision. They already hit this with a cease and desist. You know, I ain't gonna, other people might get away with it. I ain't gonna upload the gameplay even though I would like to, but there's really people out here like on a mission to try to get people to stop playing this mod even though the files have been leaked. If you got the files, you can play it. There's people really out here just trying to they'll say anything, man. They'll tell you the most basic files on your computer that you would have. Every computer across the world would have these files, and they're telling people, if you have these files on your computer, wipe your whole goddamn computer and stay away from H2M. Like dude, it's wild out here, man. We seen this whole shit with XDefiant too. It's like these nerds that love new gen COD and shit, they hate people playing other games. This is the funny thing. They hate people playing other games. They don't want you playing other games. They want you playing their new COD, their new pussy COD, but they also want to complain about you complaining about the problems and all the bullshit that's in the new COD, right? Like, don't you dare play another game. You better play our game with all the bullshit in it. But I'm going to complain about you complaining about the bullshit that's in it. Like, they did the same shit with XDefiant too, though, man. When that game dropped, yes, it has its problems. I was one of the first ones out here talking about the problems in the game. I got a lot of hate for talking about the problems in this game. Going back to the closed betas and alphas, before we can even upload gameplay, I was breaking down the problems with this game. And I told them this shit is going to be a major problem when the community gets their hands on it. Shit like getting shot all the way around corners, the netcode, the hit detection, stuff like that, the bunny hopping. These are all problems that I brought up before people even played the game. I was just trying to get a little bird in the developer's ears. Like, look, dude, this needs to be fixed before release. And I made videos calling out both communities, this overprotective cult-like mob X-Defiant community that just, they couldn't hear any criticism about the game. I called them out for their bullshit. Like, constructive criticism, man. We wanted to get the game to a good place. The game wasn't in a good place. People are seeing that now, even though it's actually better than it was back then. People are starting to see it now, and all of a sudden, oh, now you can criticize it a little bit, you know. I called out that community, and then I called out the super haters as well, too. And these were the COD fanboys. They really want to see X-Defiant die by any means necessary. How dare you drop a competitor to Call of Duty, even though it's not true competition to COD. COD still has streaks, the perks, the whole nine. That formula, it's not a true competitor. They're just so fucking offended by another game similar to new COD. They can't have it, man. So they're out here in full force, damage control, like the fucking nerds they are, defending their scumbag daddy Activision. If you're talking about boycotting COD and you're actually serious, do what you got to do, man. If you think that's the right move, I support it. I'm behind you 100%. It's like I broke down on my original H2M video ripping on Activision. It's not going to do anything, man. It's still going to be the best-selling game on the planet when it drops, unless we get a game like GTA or something. It's always going to be the best-selling game. The only reason why the pre-orders aren't there for Black Ops 6 on Steam is because Black Ops 6 is on Game Pass. People aren't going to pre-order it when they already got Game Pass, dude. It's, you know, Activision, it's just Activision being scumbags, and you got your nerds out here doing their due diligence, right? Damage control, like the virgin nerds that they are. Activisions are scumbags. I have not pre-ordered Black Ops 6 because I wasn't planning on pre-ordering Black Ops 6 anyways. You guys know me. I am a customer of Call of Duty at this point. Back in Black Ops 3 and shit, yeah, I used to spend a little extra money. I used to buy all the season passes and stuff like that. You know, I am the customer that they do not want on this game anymore. And when I say OGs get some of the worst matchmaking in COD, man, I've been saying this for a while now, and the OGs, they always seem to agree with me. If you're a customer who's been around for a while, like my PlayStation account is, fuck, damn, dude, I had this account. I might have had this account since COD 4. At the very least, I've had it since like the Modern Warfare 3 days. I might have switched it up to the account I have now. But I've had this account since the OG days of Call of Duty. And they're looking at my account, and I buy the cheapest version of the game. I do not buy any microtransactions at all. I do not buy bundles at all. And I don't buy battle passes. They want to get people like us off the game. They want to just feast on these sheep that don't know any better, and they just bend over for no lube for the screen for Daddy Activision all day long, every day. And these weak sheep, they love that treatment, and they fight back at anybody who speaks up against Activision. So I'm going to continue doing my thing. Activision is complete scumbags. I know that really hurts some grown men feelings, man, when you say that shit. Like, how dare you? How dare you have a problem? My favorite Call of Duty game is just because you trash a Call of Duty. You have problems with the game because you trash a Call of Duty. I'm really good at Call of Duty. You're telling people that like you're not a nerd. He's fucking... I'm going to do my thing. I hate Activision. But people, you got to place your anger in the right places too, right? So just, you got to keep that in mind. So do whatever you think is right. I'm not telling people not to pre-order Black Ops 6. I'm not telling people to do nothing like that. My anger is with the company I hate, Activision. That's where I'm at with it. That's all I got for this one. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll talk to you on the next one.